Hello, you welcome to the home economics class. It's by the grace and mercies of God that we are still alive and kicking. Our topic for today is sewing materials. And then let's look at our objectives. Now, objectives. It says by the end of the lesson, you will be able to 1. Explain sewing materials. 2. Give at least 5 types of materials for sewing. 3. State one use of each of the types of materials for sewing. And then 4. Outline at least 4 points in choosing sewing materials. What are sewing materials? These are all that is needed to produce a garment. It ranges from fabric to the least notion that is attached to the garment before it can be used. Notions, on the other hand, are the small instruments and accessories used to complete sewing projects. Examples are linings, buttons, shoulder pads, zippers, and many more. Now let's look at the types. We have thread. We have the image of stranded cotton, and this is cotton thread. What are the uses? Soft cotton thread is used for temporary stitches. Then we have polyester cotton thread for hand and machine sewing. It is available in fine, medium, thick or coarse types. Then there's stranded cotton, which is used for hand embroidery. There's also tapes and trimmings. These are used for closing openings on garments. They are used for closing openings on garments. They also neaten the garment, and they also make the garment decorative. We have some examples of that here. We have rick-rack. Rick-rack is the first one. We have French. The pictures are not very clear, but I hope we can manage. Then we have braid. Braid is here. This is another type of French. We have the jacquard ribbon. Then we have bias tape, bias binding, that is used at the edge of garments and articles. Then we have gimp. This is gimp. This is also gimp. We have the beaded trims. All these are used to neaten the articles. It can be at the hem of a garment, in the middle of an article, etc. We have lace and trimmings. The first picture we see here, the first picture over here, these are different laces, different types of lace trimmings, and this is bias binding. They are used to neaten the articles. Here's a clearer picture of rick-rack. These are used to beautify or decorate our clothes and garments. Hook and bar is a fastener. It is used to close openings on garments. These are usually seen on skirts, at the waistbands of skirts to close the opening. Then we have interfacings. What is an interfacing? It's a layer of fabric used to give body and bring out the shape of a garment at various places, such as the collars, cuffs, belts, and waistbands of skirts, trousers, and shorts. I hope you know where cuffs are found. Cuffs, yes. On long sleeve shirts. The edge where we have the button that we close. Collars are attached to the sleeves of garments. They are attached to the neck of garments. Then we have belts and waistbands. These are examples of interfacings. This is organdie. Organdie is a lightweight stiff fabric, usually made of cotton. It is used for collars, cuffs, aprons, and on the inside of garments to stiffen. This is organza. It's also a lightweight fabric made of silk used for sewing. It has an outstanding drape. This is VILENE. VILENE is what we usually call stiff. This is what we call stiff. This is placed in an article or a garment at the wrong side, and it is ironed to make it stiff or to give it body, and then sewing takes place. It's known as VILENE. We have it in different colors. We have black, we have white. This is tailor's canvas. This is also a type of stiff or VILENE that is used in suits and jackets. When you are making a suit or a jacket, you cannot use VILENE, the ordinary one that I showed you, but this is the type that is used. It's called tailor's canvas. This we see here, known as PETERSHAM ribbon, is used to give body or stand to the waistband of trousers, skirts, and shorts. It's known as PETERSHAM ribbon. This is another type of PETERSHAM ribbon. We also have shoulder pads. Shoulder pads give emphasis to the shoulders. They are used in jackets and suits. They are at times used in clothes as well, dresses, to give emphasis to the shoulder. Then there is fasteners or fastenings. Fastenings or fasteners are devices used to close openings on sewn articles. Examples are buttons and buttonholes, ribbons, and many more. The many more include press studs. We have different types of press studs over here. This is the type that is seen in jeans or denim fabric. This is the normal ones we mostly see. Then there is frog closure. Frog closure is also a fastener that is used in Chinese clothes. They are mostly found in Chinese clothes. It is fastened over here. This loop we see here holds the head of the closure to fasten it. Another type of fastener is VELCRO. VELCRO can be used on garments, it can be used on garments. It can also be used on bags and other things, even our shoes. This closes it. It has a long strip with nylon that is used to close it. This side has some tiny loops, and this side is rough, so when they meet they cling together. Okay. Then there is zippers. Different types of zips. They can be decoratively used on articles. Now let's look at the points to note when choosing sewing materials. First of all, the fabric must be suitable for the garment. The fabric you are using has to be suitable for what you are making. When we talk of suitable, being suitable, it includes how you are going to handle it, or the type of garment you are going to make. It's also supposed to be suitable for the wearer. When you are making a garment for a baby, for instance, you cannot have beads or big pressers in it. It can hurt the baby. It should be easy to launder, that is to wash and iron. There are certain sewing materials we put in our clothes that makes it difficult for it to be landed. For example, the metal ones, when you wash them, after a while you see that rust begins to form around it. The sewing material should be easy to handle. If it is too slippery, as a beginner, you find difficulties working with it. It should be easy to work with. The notion should suit the texture of the fabric it is being used for. And also, the colors of the notion should match that of the fabric, unless maybe you want to use it decoratively, where you can use outstanding colors for it. That brings us to the end of our lesson. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. The exercise is at Google Forms. Find the link and then do it. God bless you.